How are you doing? How was your day?
Good, sir. My day was good. And how are your day going, sir?
Mine is also good, going well so far. So, what all did you do today?
So, in morning, when I woke up, I get freshened up. Then I did meditation for 15 minutes. After that, I did some push-ups. Then
Okay.
after I went to take bath, did some puja. And after that, I finished my breakfast, went to practice OIR from 8 to 9. After that, from 9:30 to 10:30, I did a class related to usually what I do is related to math for the competitive exam I prepare. But today was some change as I wrote the psych response as you had sent me. Then after I went for my newspaper, which I usually read from 11:30, and I read the Indian Express. Then after I finished my lunch around 1:30, I took a nap. Then after I went to I took my mom to my maternal uncle's house as there is a marriage function will be held tomorrow. Then after I came back, I attended a haldi ceremony at my place. Then after I came back, I wrote a PPT picture. Then I practiced narration as my SSB is upcoming. And then I recently got call for the interview. So I get prepared for it. And now I am here to appear for the interview.
Okay, that's nice. Ayush, what is your biggest goal in life?
Uh, my biggest goal is to become an armed forces officer.
Okay. Other than that,
I think everything which I want to do covers under the same umbrella of being an armed forces officer because I want to live a life where I can help as much people as I can, and also I think people and officers of armed forces are someone who are having knowledge as well as have power, and they utilize their power with help of their knowledge very well. And I want to live my life like that. So I think everything comes under the ambit of that.
nice. So, Ayush, what if you never make it? You are very motivated and you are keeping it as your biggest ambition in life. What if that doesn't happen at all?
So in that scenario, sir, I think contribution matters a lot. And recently, when I was appearing for some interviews, as well as some of my actions when I see and when I connected it with my SSB preparation, I think the development is there, and I see myself growing as well as the way I want to live. I am contributing somewhat to the society as well. So I think preparation is worth, although the final result will be more desirable and more uh, from me. But I think preparation, saved me a lot. So as I say always that a person need to spend uh, few days in hostel life and few days preparing for SSB because that changes a person a lot, and I can feel that change. So even if I can't make it, I'm better. I'm sure that I'll be a better person.
Okay, that was not my question. I asked you about your career backup. If not armed forces, what are you going to do?
Okay, sorry, sir, I misunderstood the question. Currently, I had appeared for management interestates like CAT, JET, NNMAT, and I had taken admission in IMT Hyderabad for PGDM marketing.
Oh, IMT Ghaziabad, I've heard. IMT Hyderabad is also there.
Yes, sir, IMT Ghaziabad, IMT Hyderabad, IMT Nagpur, and IMT Dubai. These are the four campuses of IMT. IMT
Okay.
Hyderabad, IMT Ghaziabad is the main campus. So everyone knows about that only.
Okay. When was this Hyderabad campus started?
Uh, I'm not very sure about of the date, but I think it's started around 2014.
Okay. Is it a good college? Like, is it as good as the Ghaziabad campus for all the placements and learning outcomes, everything?
Sir, regarding placement, I'll not say it is as good as Ghaziabad because there is a huge difference between the placement. And regarding the outcome of the knowledge, it is under the central command of IMT Ghaziabad. So I'm sure that the knowledge they will be implementing will be in the same level as the IMT Hyderabad is the younger college. So they are taking their time and they are going at their a good pace. And I'll say the peer group, which I will find in IMT Hyderabad, is not up to the mark which I would find in IMT Ghaziabad, because the people who are qualified for IMT Ghaziabad interview is someone who has scored more than 85 or 90 percentile in CAT or JET, but whereas I had scored 73 percentile and I got shortlisted for IMT Hyderabad. So the peer group will be different.
But how are you balancing both MCOM through IGNO and PGDM? Isn't it becoming too much, or are you neglecting one of them and focusing on the other?
So, sir, to understand why I enrolled in MCOM, I would like to take you in 2020 when I cleared my Indian Air Force Y group exam. I was physically fit, medically fit, and I was in provisional selection list. In 2021, they were expected to release the result, merit list. And meanwhile, I thought that I should pursue my master's. After 15 years, when I'll be out, I'll be pursuing anything based on the master's that I do. So I took admission in IGNU in 2021 June batch. But after 1 year, they cancelled the vacancy to implement agniveer. So the vacancy stands cancelled in June 2022. And then after, for having a technical background and as MBA gives a leadership position, I decided to pursue. So I went to prepare for CAT, JET, and now I will be starting my batch from July 2023 for PGDM. While I am in my second year, so yes, there is some sort of I will say not so focused on MCOM, but I was going through the subjects and I found some subjects in similar it's applicable in MBA too, or I will say PGDM too, like organizational theory and behavior and managerial economics. So I think if I will study there, I'll be able to make it for MCOM too.
Okay. Suppose you do well in your PGDM marketing at IMT Hyderabad. What kind of career do you want to get into? Do you want to get into commerce or full-time marketing, or you want to give government exams? What is your plan of action? Forget armed forces. Talk about anything else now.
So I'll start with the current scenario. I'm waiting for final result of FCI AG3 mains account assistant, and I'm also waiting for SSC CGL 2020 mains result, which is about to release in within 1 month. So that will decide. But after pursuing PGDM, if I'm going into it, I'm investing my time and money in it. I'll be looking for a data analyst as a career in the PGDM marketing with taking another major in IT. And I would like to pursue my career in private sector if I'm not able to get into forces.
Okay, so you're not keen in joining any other government profiles like through SSC, CGL, or the other exam you mentioned. If given those options, private would be better for you.
Sir, considering the time I will put, like I mentioned that SSC CGL 2022 result will be published in most probably June. So I'll be able to know that where I stand. If I will be able to get a job, I will not pursue PGDM. And if I am not, then I'm investing time and money both. And I think if I can grow, I can adjust anywhere. So then why should not join private sector?
That's good. Makes sense. So, Ayush, now I would like to know about your educational background in detail. Tell me about your scores from 10th standard to your latest education level, that is MCOM. What subjects you chose in each stage, and what was the reason behind choosing them? What were your favorite extracurricular and sports activities which you took part in, and if you have any significant achievements in them, tell me about them. How was your relationship with your close friends and teachers throughout your academic journey? And if you want to change one thing about your entire academic journey so far, what would that one thing be?
So starting from my class 10, I pursued my class 10th from Devasthali Vidyapit, Chilkahar, Balia in Balia. It was affiliated under a CBSE and I secured 9.6 CGPA of marks. Then after I went to Patna to pursue my class 12 and I chose PCM as a subject and from Isan International Public School, again affiliated under CBSE, and I secured 73% of marks. Then after, I went to pursue my BCom from College of Commerce, Arts and Science, Patna, under Magad University, and I secured 69.4% of marks there. Then after, I went to pursue my Master in Commerce from IGNOU University in 2021, and currently I'm in second year of my Masters, and I had secured 56.4% of marks in my first year. Now I would like to take you through my region of choosing subjects. So PCM, at the initial time, I was having keen to join armed forces, and I came to know about NDA. And somewhere I got information that only the students who take PCM as a subject is eligible to take part in examination of NDA. Although information was not very correct, but it is useful as the person who takes maths are eligible for all the three forces. And the further advantage I got was that I was able to appear for Navy as well as Air Force examination, which takes maths as eligibility in class 12. So I pursued PCM for that. Then after I went to take BCom because I wanted to pursue commerce, and I had plan of MBA as a backup. So I thought that knowing a knowledge of commerce will be helpful in management as well. So I pursued my BCom, and as for Air Force and Army, there is no such eligibility for any technical entry to pursue like FCAT or CDS. I found it quite reasonable to pursue BCom. And my MCom happens as I was waiting for merit list of Air Force Y group. I thought I should pursue higher education, and it is from IGNOU, so I could have done it from distance course. So that's why I choose MCom. Now, in my favorite activities, extracurricular, lecturate was the most favorite one because I still remember the topic was globalization, and I didn't write anything to deliver as my other counterparts do, but I used the knowledge that was delivered to just a day before by my SST teacher about globalization. I used all the examples he had given to explain the audience, and I still remember that my principal was there, and he was very happy that I only pronounced one word wrong. And in the next day, I remember when the final results came, he was apprehensive that I remember he had only mispronounced only one word, but still he is second. So I'll not say anything on that. It's a judge decision. So that's why it is my favorite. I had participated in March past in annual sports as well as participated in disc throw, and I was fourth position on that. I participated in interdepartmental kabaddi competition, in which we played only one match and got out from the tournament. Next on, how was my relation with friends? So I had met a lot of friends, and I still there are friends from my academic background. Like from 10th, Chandrasekhar is there, who is currently working in Navy. From 11th, 12th, I had friend from the academic background, from coaching, from schools, as well as from Commandant Academy, where I prepared for NDA. From BCom, I had friends who are still in contact, and they are better friends as I have spent a lot of time. So wherever I made a very good friend circle, and I am still in contact with the friend circle. Related to teacher, my teacher believes that I can do very well, and they put a lot of faith in me. And yes, sir. So that's all.
Did you miss any questions?
Yes, I think I missed the last part. I am not able to recall it.
If you were to change one thing throughout this academic journey, what would that one thing be?
Yeah, thank you, sir. So the one thing I would like to change in my academic journey will be the participation in extracurricular activities a lot. So I would like to participate a lot in extracurricular activities, which would have been there in my schools or colleges.
Okay, like?
Sir, like I would have participated for second kabaddi competition in the second year. Uh, so this was the thing that I could have participated, as well as I could have participated in the annual on the 15th August, where a lot of candidates deliver a speech or participated in other dance functions. So I could have done that, and that would have helped me.
Okay. Uh, Ayush, what are your favorite pastime activities? What do you do during your free time?
So in my free time, I would like to talk to people. Like if I when I am at home, I would like to talk to my aunt, my siblings, or I would like to watch movies or listen to songs.
Okay. Ayush, now I would like to know a little bit more about your family. Tell me about who all stay at home. What are their current occupations? Who is that one favorite member in your family, if you had to choose one? As a family, what do you do together? I mean, how do you spend time? Do you do some activities together? If so, what are those activities? And whenever you have any problem, who is the first person you approach? If possible, I would also like to know a little about your neighborhood circle.
Okay, sir. So my family is, I'll say, almost joint family. The my grandfather is the head of the family. My father has two brothers. So my father is the elder one, and I have three siblings, including me. My I have one brother who studied in class 10, and my sister, who is just younger than me, is pursuing MCA from Sarda University and currently in Delhi. My mother is a primary school teacher under Bihar government, and my father works as a security guard in Jamshedpur. My elder uncle works in NTPC as a pipe fitter. My aunt is a teacher in a private school, and I have two cousins from them. One is currently completed his class 12 and appeared for JEE mains and planning BTech ahead. And other cousin is sister who is currently in class 10, same as my brother. The younger uncle is currently working as a shopkeeper who has a shop, runs a business, I'll say. And my aunt is a housewife, and she has a child who is in class fifth only. So moving ahead, if I in the free time we chat with each other. These are the things that our quality time we spend, because most of people are working. So whenever they get a chance, they talk. Or I think doing work together or distributing work in itself is a entertaining part for them, as they work by distributing the work by distribution. Then moving ahead, if I have to choose one, who is the favorite one? I'll say my mother is a favorite one because she is very hardworking, and she has a lot of uh, fighting spirit. I'll say that I admire in her. Now, the person who I would like to approach in some conditions depends on the type of need I have. Like if I need a financial help or emotional support, I will reach out to my mother. Most of the decisions are like related to me or my siblings related to their study. I participate and help my parents in that. So depends on what type of circumstances I am facing, I will approach the person. But the first person I will say will be mother, because most of the time I'm connected to her only. And moving ahead about the my neighbor circle, uh, there are two mainly who are from the same descendants, and there one has family of six people, and other has quite big family of 14, 15 members. Uh, my elder mother is a teacher. She is in secondary school under Bihar government, and my as a bade papa is a farmer. The elder brother from them is MBA graduate, currently posted as area manager, just shifted to Muzaffarpur. Then his younger brother, who is older to me, is pursuing BTech and he is in his final year. He has two sisters. One is married and other is about to get married. About the other family, some are doing. One uncle is doing business in my village only. Other is in Bombay doing job. One is an
Don't
engineer.
know about your entire extended family. You have told me about whoever stays at home. That is more than enough. Get to the other questions.
Yes, sir. So these are my neighborhood. I think I answered the. Can recall these questions only. I think I missed one or two.
Okay, I got most of the information I required, so good enough. So, Ayush, how many girlfriends have you had till date?
I had only one, sir.
You had. She is no more with you.
Yes. No, sir.
What happened, if I may know?
Yes, sir. We broke up.
So, if you are not together, that obviously means you broke up. What was the reason?
So the thing that she had a hole in heart, and when she was about to get her surgery, she broke the contact because later when we again get in contact, she told that she was about to get a surgery and she was fearing that the people who are connected to her will get hurt. So but I said that if you are not able to share these things with me, people are not permanent. But if you are loving someone or you want to be with someone, you share everything with them. You know, so you have to share anything. You don't have to keep everything to yourself only. And in a relationship, you can't make decision based on yourself only. You have to share these things, and if you can't trust, sharing these information, so it's better if you want to live alone and take decisions alone.
Okay, so you left her because she was not open with you and she hid these things.
So she was open with me, but she didn't share this information, and she should have. We are not when we are in a relationship. I believe we are not only for the good times. We are there for bad
But
times too.
how is she doing now? Is her surgery successful? Is she doing well in life?
I think she is married now.
Okay, hard luck, my boy.
It's
That's
okay,
all.
sir.
Do you
Nothing
still
like
like
hard luck.
do you remember her or you have moved on?
Life is continuous. We have to move on. We can't stay at one place.
I know them. Don't teach me. I'm asking you a question. Answer that.
Sir, I have moved on also.
Good. So, Ayush, I have asked you a lot of questions till now. You must have got a little irritated or found me annoying. कितने सवाल पूछ रहा है? Now this is your turn. Ask me whatever you want.
First of all, I'll say I'm not irritated. I feel good when I talk to people. So the question I would like to ask, sir, as you are a young captain, so I would like to ask that whenever a subordinate of you don't match with your idea, how you handle these situations with them, how you explain your ideas to them and get them on the same plane as you.
Okay. First of all, let me clarify something. I never told I'm a young captain. So don't assume I'm a captain ranked officer. I may be anything. And secondly, answering your question, if some subordinate of me is not matching my thinking or he's not agreeing to my plan, then obviously, since I'm in a commanding position, I will make the call and I will explain it to him why my logic makes sense. And if at all his plan is actually better than me, then I will implement that. but that rarely happens. So that is how we manage things when any subordinate is not ready to follow what we are planning. I hope I answered that question.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anything you want to know?
No, sir. I think I got the information I wanted.
Okay, Ayush. Good luck with all your other tests. I'll see you in the conference. Hope to see you in uniform soon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Ayush, we are done with the interviewer. I'll give you your proper feedback. Listen, there are some things which need serious improvement. Like your communication is okay, good, but needs a lot of improvement. I won't say it is bad, but you need a lot of improvement. And after this, IAF Group Y, uh, since Agniveer got implemented, you were not admitted, and later on that went away. So you don't have any chance to join this OR or other entries, right? You can only become an officer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that option is no more available. You are overall very good. Your daily routine, your cheerful nature, the way you tackle cross questioning, and overall all other qualities are pretty good. But these things, your communication, the way you are answering questions which are tricky, so overall you need some reading habits and interacting with sharp minds, all these kind of habits. uh, your upcoming SSB is just 1 week, so we can't work on it significantly. Till then, you focus on all the PPDT sessions we are conducting. Every session, try to join, and I'll make sure at least once in 2 days we conduct a PPDT, and be active on the group, especially after 9 p.m. until like 11 p.m. so that every session you can join. And I will listen to your PPT narration and group discussion. I'll see your story writing, all those things, and see why you have been unable to get screened in so many times. Otherwise, you're good. If you get screened in, then you have a good chance of getting recommended also, provided you don't get nervous in the interview, you don't make any mistakes, and your communication a little bit okay, but overall acceptable. If everything else is good, then this will be neglected. But in any other qualities or in any other activities you fuck up, then this won't be no neglected that much. Okay, family background, all that is fine, but in some questions you are answering too elaborately. That much is not required. When I asked about your family, just basic things, what they are doing, how is your relationship with them, in dot points. You don't need to mention about your entire extended family. Ki, in my village he's working, in some other brother's brother, some uncles daughters and sons, not required. The family which stays with you, if you're a joint family, whoever stays under the same roof inside your home, talk about them only. Don't extend the answer that much. Okay, it was all good. With your ex-girlfriend story also, there's no problem. It was a logical reason, since she was not communicating with you openly. You had to leave her, and everything is good for your overall, OLQ assessment. If any assessor is looking at it, it is acceptable. You would be kept in the borderline zone. You won't be straight away recommended. There are some things here and there which I just mentioned, so you need to work on them a little. So you might be kept under borderline, provided your GTO and psych go well. And it is subjective, now it depends on the assessor's mood at that time. So overall, you are okay is there. Not straight shot recommended also, and not poor also. You are on the line. So it's up to you now which side of the line you want to go to. But screening is very important, because if you are unable to get to that stage two, then there's no point for all this.
Yes, sir. That is very much important.
Great.
That's why I,
To know how is your OIR? Are you good in it, or Does it need improvement?
So
You
I'm
have given.
practicing daily. Sometimes we face questions which we haven't practiced it, and I'll say there has been mixed response to my OIR. Like I did very well from my perception in the 14 SSB Allahabad. I think I was
Mhm.
not able to answer three questions that I was not able to answer, but still I was screened out. And I was facing a lot of problem in the cube questions, dice questions on the rotation. But the time we prepared, I prepared, and the next time I went for it, there was no dice question in that set.
No, no.
So I
Aptitude you can't expect कि कहाँ से आएंगे, so you have to be ready for all kind of questions. So practice all types of OER. PPDT, I'll check how you are doing. I haven't attended any session in which you have participated. Are you taking active part in these last 2-3 days for GTO sessions?
just joined,
What?
I joined just today only.
Oh, you joined the WhatsApp group today?
Yes,
Okay, okay. That's why your message was on the top of my list and I could take your interview soon. Lucky. Others who have been waiting for a long time, they're still requesting again and again. ठीक है. Monday से all these sessions are going to be live anyway. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we don't have a fixed schedule. All GTO tasks are mixed up. So for all those who are not good in stage one, who have been screened out multiple times, I'll take a special PPT. We'll discuss about where you can improve, and we'll see to it that you work accordingly.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
sir.
stage two,
Uh,
you feel good. Hmm?
Sorry, I was saying something. Sorry for that.
What were you saying? I couldn't get it.
I was asking some questions like I had appeared for the training to two places, and I got feedback there also. And in the first place, I also got feedback from psych and interview about the borderline candidate. And
Hmm.
actually, these are the things that are not understandable to us. Like where we are standing actually at if 90 is the mark to get recommended, where I am standing at what
That
marks?
tell you because it's a subjective procedure. It's not some MCQ based test, na, where there's a proper scoring and you are at this level. Can you measure your qualities? Can you say like what level of confidence you have, what level of courage you have? Can you tell that in specific numbers?
No, I can't. I cannot do that as I'm not
Just seen
in
in
there.
this, so there's no particular score you can say कि हाँ इतने में है तू. But it depends on many conditions. How you do there, what kind of group you get, what kind of assessors you get. It's a mixed thing. So you can never know where exactly you stand. But overall, a fair idea is there. Whether you are very good, whether you are good, whether you are borderline, or whether you need improvement, or whether you need lot of improvement. So there are different levels. I'm telling you, you are good. You are there. You have good chances of getting recommended based on only the interview. I'm telling. I need to still go through your psych. I need to check for some GTO tasks. Basic GTO tasks I'll ask you now only, like how courageous are you? Have you tried this tiger leap and all outside anywhere since
I did.
you can do all of them? You are physically courageous. And
Yes, I can do that. I had done all of that.
okay, and PGT, HGT, command task for all these. Do you get good ideas for these tasks, outdoor tasks?
Sir, related to that, I have to incident the things that I had experienced to give you an idea that how I had performed. Can I?
Sure, sure, but be quick.
Yeah. So I was in APA for training. So first week they tell you about how to perform the task, and the commander Natarajan will take you to the ground, and they will he will see that after class how you are performing. And in the next week there will be a test. So in the first test, I started from back, like because the girls and everything was there. So I had two ideas, simple. I gave it, and we move ahead. Till the third obstacle, I was in between and solving. I will not say I was having great idea, but I was in the middle and trying to solve the obstacle. But when it came to test, now everybody has the knowledge. Everybody wanted to implement it, and at that point, I was not able to give. I was able to give very simple ideas, or I was not able to being heard in the group, and GT was not happy. That is the only test where he didn't mention anything.
Understood. So you need improvement there also. Like you are not the best in your group. You are somewhere in the middle. You are not very bad also. You are not like you're not getting any ideas, but you're getting some simple ideas. There are people who are better than you in your group, basically. So when you know that, you already know you need a lot of improvement. So work on that. Go through these YouTube videos on different tasks, but they won't help you a lot because all the obstacles are anyway new. They keep getting upgraded. So watching these videos will give you a basic idea of these principles or the logic behind these obstacles. So that can help you to a small extent. But overall, your brain and your spontaneity, the way you get ideas and implement them, that is something that can't be trained. You need to be intelligent. So that let's see how you do. They are important. They are very important. In the GTO tasks, the first four are the most important. Later on, whatever you do are mostly confirmatory only. So your group discussion, as I see, your communication is lacking a little. So you might not be that confident, or you might not be the best in the group. So obviously, the person who is better than you will be preferred, and he will be more focused on. In order to be that person, you need to give a lot of points. Be communication is not the only thing, na. You need to give logical points. You need to control the group. You need to follow all group manners. All these things matter a lot. Follow all of them, and your communication is not bad. Also, it is good only. So that won't be a problem. GPE, yes, you have to get ideas. You have to solve them. PGT and HGT, as I told you, on the spot ideas and leading the group. कोशिश ये रहनी चाहिए, but अगर नहीं भी हुआ तो चलेगा. But try to keep thinking and be active. Do not lag behind and just follow the group. And group obstacle race also similar. You are physically fit and good in outdoor activities, I think. So there, take lead and motivate the group. Do well. Bucket tests are easy. Individual obstacles you'll do. Lecture it. You'll do. You are good. And what? Command task, yes, these idea generations, and that is one test where you are in full control, na? So you have to perform well there also. Everything else you are okay at. Tell me.
As I think this was a funny incident that happened. Actually, in the test, GTO said that I was not able to see you anywhere in the group. So after that, when they were resting, I went on and I said that, sir, I gave an idea and you said good to that, but you were saying that I was not anywhere in the group. So I said, okay, don't focus what I'm saying here. Only what will implement in the SSB will matter. Then after, when I went for my command test, he gave and told. So he was the one who told I was why I was not seen. You said good to me. So now I would like to see that how you are performing here.
वही है ना, like in the group, you might have not been highlighted in spite of having good ideas. That usually doesn't happen because when you have good ideas, you will tell them and the group will listen to you. Everyone is confused.
Yes.
Everyone is for ideas. They are looking for their group leader. So if you are good, you will have been highlighted there only. But maybe it didn't happen. Maybe at that point you didn't get ideas, or you were not very vocal. You couldn't control the group. But in command task, you have that opportunity, na. So
Yes.
that way you can. But mostly when you are good, when you have that high level of thinking and leading the group, then it is usually highlighted in the first four tasks only. So,
Sir, I'd like to ask just related to the question that I asked you before, is that the one thing that I feel that when the difference between the first task that I performed and the test, that everyone had practiced a lot on the G2 as the G2 ground was open. Now everyone has idea as they have practiced now, and everyone is trying to implement it. Now I hadn't practiced that much, but when people shout a lot, I feel that just you gave the idea, be calm, and then I will give the idea. I don't get interested in fighting or dominating someone. My idea is
you,
that if you are
you
too much eager to give, then give.
See, it's not like you are there to just accept, people who are fighting and just be calm. Na? Even you have to get to an extent in that argument and let your ideas be implemented. If you think they are better than whatever they are trying, otherwise you have no choice. So the main thing is you should get quality ideas. Then automatically you will be getting confidence and you will be able to control the group. So that is something which I can say needs to be done. Otherwise, you are good here. So do well. Interview, I told you what all you can improve on. Psych, I'll go through and let you know. You have got the psych dossier.
Yes, sir, I had sent the response to.
Yeah, you have sent. I just saw. Like your handwriting was very good. I noticed that. But I haven't gone through the entire thing. I just scrolled it for 2-3 seconds and saw कि हाँ सब कुछ खत्म किया है इसने. But I haven't gone through each and assessed you completely. I'll do that soon. Since your SSB is coming in 1 week now, I'll complete it early. Like tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I'll give you your psych feedback. It'll be the same there also, I think. So it does. Your qualities don't change in different techniques, na. They'll be overall similar. So mostly anyway focus करना पड़ेगा. शायद your communication might have not been up to the mark. And other things which are specific to psych, qualities which are more evident in psych, I'll analyze and let you know. Baki, you are good. GTO, you are doing well. So mostly you will be in the borderline case, and if you perform to your best, you have chances of getting recommended. That is the honest feedback I'll give you. Focus more on screening for the next 1 week. Focus only on screening. Stage 2, you will do well anyway, and there's nothing much you can do right now. So the biggest thing in your hand is to get screened in.
Yes.
So
And I'm
focus.
working on it from past 1 month.
Focus only on that. Don't think about recommendation. Don't think about stage 2 anything. Your focus is to get screened in this time. Keep that in mind. Automatically, when you go to stage 2, you will perform well and eventually get recommended, hopefully. But for this 1 week, keep screening in as your target. Practice a lot of OER questions. I'll pass you these question banks which I have collected of all the OERs we have collected from different candidates. बहुत सारे PDFs and such documents are there with me. I'll share. Go through all of them. You don't need to solve each and one, every one of them, but at least try to see what kind of questions are asked and whether you can solve them or not. And if possible, try to solve them also yourself. You will do well here. I'm hoping you'll get recommended and tell me some good news. I'll wait for that. Baki, all the best. All the best and do well.
Yes, sir. I had that question in mind only, that no, we never able to get idea that what we always get confused for like borderline